Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a Q&A on my channel. I feel like I haven't done one of these in ages, so I really wanted to do one. If you guys want to be a part of my next Q&A, be sure to follow me on my social media links. I will put them throughout the video and also down below. But yeah, I usually ask on Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter for your guys' questions. So I'd really like you guys to be involved in the next one, so please go follow me on my social media. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on to it. So the first question comes from Christy Bell, and she said, what is your favourite quote you stand by? One I really love is that everything happens for a reason. I know it's so cliche, but honestly, like, I feel like everything does in a way, because when something bad happens, you just want to be upset over it and get like really down, and that's fine, but also just believe that in time good things will happen, and you could be down for like a week or a month or a couple of months, but it's not gonna last. It's not gonna last forever. You're not gonna be sad forever. You're not gonna be sad for the rest of your life, kind of thing. So I like to believe that everything happens for a reason, just so it gets me out of that kind of headspace. I never know how to say your name, but Lahai Metello asks, what kind of music are you into? Honestly, I'm into everything. Like I love country, I love pop, I love hip hop, I love like literally everything. I usually just listen to whatever's on the radio. Like, I don't drive or anything, so I don't really listen to too much music, but I pretty much love everything apart from Screamo. So yeah. She also said to tell us your first kiss story. Mine is not that interesting, to be honest. I was probably like 12 or 13 and I was at my friend's house. He was like my childhood friend and my brother's friend and everything. And he had a caravan in his backyard, and I just remember sitting there with him, and he just came over to me and pecked me, really. It's a pretty boring story, but you know, what can you do when you're like 12? Elaine Loomis asks, what country in Europe would you... Elaine Loomis asks, what country in Europe would you like... Oh my god, Brittany, get your shit together. What country in Europe would you like to visit the most? Okay. I did it, guys. I did it. I don't know. There's so many good countries in Europe. Like, there's so many nice places. I think Greece would probably be #1 because it just looks so beautiful. And also Switzerland, like all the mountains and like the snowy Alps and stuff look incredible. I'd also really love to go to France because, you know, all the lights and the museums and the art and just everywhere in Europe, honestly. Everywhere. GB_1995 asks, where are you going in America and what are you planning on doing there? I'm so excited. I got a question about America. So we are going there on the 1st of April and we are there for like 3 weeks or 3 weeks and a couple of days. So we arrive in LA and we spend 7 full days in LA, then we spend 3 days in San Francisco, 6 days in New York, and then ending it in 6 days in Vegas, and then we fly back to LA just for 1 more day. But yeah, I'm so flippin' excited, guys. Like, honestly, it's only 8 weeks away, and every time I think about it, I do a little dance and squeal because I'm so excited. Like, I wish I could swear right now because that's how excited I am. Let's mellow down the excitement, and I'll tell you guys what we're like planning on doing in most of the places. So in LA, we're gonna do like a Hollywood tour, which goes around like Rodeo Drive and Griffith Observatory, and like Beverly Hills, you know, things like that. And then we're also going to spend a day going to Santa Monica, going to Venice Beach. We're going to go to Disneyland, obviously. What else are we doing in LA? I think that's about it in LA. It's kind of like chill. But then in San Francisco, we're doing Alcatraz, which I'm so excited for. It's like the prison on the island. If you guys don't know what it is, it seems so cool. And like just seeing the Golden Gate Bridge and all of that. And then in New York, we're doing the Rockefeller and the Empire State Building and Brooklyn Bridge and Central Park, Grand Central Station. We're staying in Times Square, so that will be so much fun. We'll be in like the hustle and bustle. And then in Vegas, we're doing Grand Canyon tour, and then just like going to all of the places. Like, guys, I'm so excited. I can't even breathe right now. I'm like dead. I'm so excited. Lee Stevens. Hey girl, guys, I'll link her channel down below. She's one of my closest YouTube friends, and yeah, just go check her out. She said, not sure if I've asked you, but what are you most excited for in America, and are you nervous about anything? Girl, I'm excited for everything in America. Literally everything. The food, what I see, what I do, the accents, like everything. As for being nervous, I'm nervous about everything because the trip costs so much money, like thousands and thousands of dollars, and I'm taking all this time off work and everything. I'm just scared that something bad will happen, like our visas don't go through, or we lose our passport, or we lose our wallet, or our bags get stolen or lost in transit. Like, we're taking 7 flights and I'm kind of just scared that our bags will get lost, or that somebody will steal our money while we're walking down Hollywood Boulevard. Like, I don't know, but I'm nervous about everything. But Andy's trying to just be like, okay, calm Brittany, because we'll be right, we'll be right. So that's what I'm trying to think in my head, but honestly I'm pretty much nervous about everything. Litty Babu asks, do you ever feel tired of doing YouTube videos? I don't feel tired of doing YouTube videos, but it's really hard to think of new ideas, hence my Q&A right now. It's really hard because there's so many YouTubers on the internet right now, and you don't want to do the same thing as everyone else, but then at the same time, if you don't do what everyone else does, then people don't really search for your video. I don't know if that makes sense, but it is hard to think of new ideas, and because my channel doesn't have like a niche, like yes, I talk about like fitness and health and weight loss, but I also do still love doing like advice videos and just vlogs and things showing my personality. So I don't know, it's just hard to think of ideas because I don't know what you guys want to see. And yeah, but I'm definitely not tired of it. I'm just like lost for ideas sometimes. Actually, Pira asked, how do you like your eggs? I love you. I love you too. And fun fact, I don't like eggs. This one is from Audrey, and she said, how do you do your cheat day? I don't actually have like a cheat day. I don't like come to Sunday and then binge eat every single thing that I want. I don't like to restrict myself. Like if I want pizza 5 days in a row, then that's cool, I'll eat the pizza 5 days in a row, but we generally eat quite healthy at home, and then it's just kind of if we have social occasions or on the weekend when we just want to like not care about coming home and cooking all of our food. I don't really have a cheat day, I just kind of allow myself a couple of like naughty things per week. Charlotte Jane MUA asks, what are you most excited for on your America trip that isn't a typical tourist experience, like something American you're excited to try? I'll link this girl's channel down below too. She's also a really good YouTube friend of mine. But I'm excited for the food, to be honest. Like obviously I'm excited for the tourist things, but I'm excited to eat In-N-Out and Five Guys burgers and fries and Jack something or other and White Castle burgers and just like everything. Guys, I have a 10-page, probably like 15 actually, page Word document on my laptop of all the food I want to eat and all the places I want to see. I am insane. But I'm just excited for all of the food. Like, I'm going to indulge while we're there. LA Beauty 99 asks, advice for moving to a city. I'm moving at the end of the year when I finish school and I'm slightly terrified. I've kind of done a video on like advice when I'm moving out of home, but I might make a whole nother advice video. There's actually a couple of you guys asking like tips on having a good social life when you move out of work, when you move out of home, and why you go to uni. And maybe I'll do an updated one if you guys want to see that. Let me know down below. Tarly Mason asks, what was your biggest fear as a child and have you overcome it now? If so, how did you go about it? I have makeup in my eyeballs. I was thinking about this before, and my two biggest fears have always been to have a baby and of being a failure, even though that sounds like super depressing. But I've always been afraid of having a child. I literally cannot wait to be a mother. Like, I feel like I'm born to be a mum because I freaking love children and I cannot wait to have my own little family, and I just love kids. But I'm scared about the pregnancy and like the labor, like that's too much for me. But obviously I haven't overcome it because I don't have any kids, so you know, we'll see. I think once you become pregnant, it just becomes natural. Like, you probably aren't as scared of the labor and stuff because you have this like amazing little miracle growing inside you. So I think when you get pregnant, it's probably less scary, but that's one thing I've literally been scared of since I was like 10, like honestly. And the other thing is just being a failure, which sounds so depressing again, but I've just always been scared that I wouldn't get a job, or like I wouldn't make any money and I'd just be stuck in my small country town forever. And I'm not successful by any means and I have no career path whatsoever, but I don't think I'm failing just yet. Rhiannon Labush asks, what's your advice for making new friends? Thanks so much, girl. If I knew I'd have friends. No, I do have friends, but I don't know, like I have so many close friends, especially YouTube friends. Like, there's so many girls that I catch up with and talk to on a daily basis and I love them. But I don't really have anyone that like lives nearby or someone I like hang out with like every day kind of thing. So if any of you guys live in Melbourne, I mean, hit me up because I always want to have coffee, or like if you're over 18, a wine and a boogie. I don't know. But if I knew how to make friends, I'd tell you. I think that's the end of this video, guys. There's still a couple more questions I had screenshotted, but this video is 21 minutes long and I'm going to need to cut it down. So I will put the other questions I didn't ask in the next Q&A, and if you guys want to be a part of the next Q&A, please follow me on my social media, which again I will link down below. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up for me. And yeah, I think that's all. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!